What's up, my home seller clients? It's Rex, and in this episode of me screaming at you and pointing at you and talking about real estate, I want to talk to you about selling homes with unpermitted space or space that's not to code, or with things that are not to code. If that's something you're dealing with right now and it might become an issue on your house, or maybe you know somebody who it is and you want to see what's going on, stick around. So homes with unpermitted spaces, well, that's pretty common actually. It happens all the time. Someone's got a house and in the backyard, they built a room onto it, a bonus room or something like that. They didn't go to the city, they just sort of built it, or they put up some sort of prefabricated, screened in patio thing or something, or, and then maybe even walled it in later on. It sort of just built up over time as they got together with their buddies and a couple of 12 packs of beer and they just built stuff in the backyard and made it part of the house. Well, there's, it's still space. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's still space in the house as long as it's livable. I mean, every home is different. So we're going to walk in, take a look at this unpermitted space and see if it's done in a workmanlike manner. If it's done in a workmanlike manner, if it looks good, if it's, if the guy's a contractor, actually that's kind of a red flag because they do all kinds of stuff. But usually it's done pretty well, right? So if it looks good, it functions really well and everything seems like it's in place, and the plugs look right and everything else, and it doesn't seem like it's something that needs to be torn down, then we're going to utilize that space and we're going to market the property with that space. Like, let's say we have a 2,000 square foot house and this little screened in, walled in patio adds another 400 square foot to the property. Even though it's not permitted, I'm going to use that square footage in the marketing program that I do because it is actual livable square footage. So I'll put it in the multiple listing service and in our promotions and our flyers and everywhere else and all over online and everything else. That is a 2,400 square foot house. And then I'll disclose that property of public record shows 2,000 square foot. There's a 400 square foot unpermitted bonus room, screened in patio, whatever, in the back. A buyer to verify and do all inspections. So we're just going to use it to market the property because I want that extra square footage, because there's people that are looking for 2,000 square foot homes and more, and there's people that are looking for 2,400 square foot homes and larger. And I want to get all of those buyers, and I want them all to see the property, because if you've got a property and it's 2,000 square feet and you got somebody looking for 2,400 square feet or more, your home is invisible. They're not going to see it. So I want to make sure I get all the buyers I possibly can. I want to capture the guy looking for 2,100 square feet or more, 2,200 square feet or more. All those guys that's possible. I want to use all those database search criteria points, and I want to maximize them, and I want to use them all in the marketing. Extra square footage that's unpermitted, not usually a problem. We do it all the time. You just have to do it right. Now, selling a home with something that's not to code, let's say that same unpermitted square footage is just a mess, right? It's falling apart. They did it with too many 12 packs of beer at the same weekend with a bunch of guys and just really threw together some super shabby thing. Well, and it needs to be torn down. Like, there's no value in it. It's like dangerous, and there's bare wires hanging out, and it looks, and it's not waterproof. There's water dripping through everywhere and all this kind of stuff. I've seen them. I bought one of a house like that actually at one time. Yeah, whatever. We fixed it up. But when you have a property like that, well, that you can't really use that kind of square footage because the value is, it's actually a detriment because it needs to be torn down. So there's expense and hassle to have something like that torn down, removed, and then put something else that you can utilize there. So that's something else, right? Or if you have anything that's not to code, that's always kind of an issue. And we'll try and negotiate those items in there, but a lot of times those are gonna have to be fixed. So that's it for this episode of me talking about stuff. We'll see you at your house.